and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Trae Young. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Sarr, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Young.
They're so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
Randall outside. Here's Gobert. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Now Randall. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Here's Randall. Check by Davis. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Launches a 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. Sarr finds Coulibaly. Outside Young. Outside for Davis. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Young. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
First one falls for him. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Randall, following the score by Washington. Randall, a screen on Coulibaly. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Washington.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
Young, the pass to Davis, and that one drops.
Davis, resolute with the and one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That free throw, good from Davis. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. The developing game of Trae Young is something that coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders, Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's George. George sets a screen, and there's a 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Davis, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Just 5 to shoot. Randall, pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Here's Young, still without a bucket. Pass to George. Davis against Randall. And here's Young. 4 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Washington again can't hit. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Launches it. Sarr pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Sarr with a screen on McDaniels. George's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. McDaniels can't hit. Washington leading by 6. Pass to Davis. Randall with a steal. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And he can't hit the second. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
B.A., I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Now here's Randall. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. Down low. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall deciding where to go with it. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Johnson. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And finished off by Sarr.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. And Davis with the block. The kick out to Edwards. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Washington leading by 10. Davis finds Young. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 12. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Reed. Gobert on the high post. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. And here's Washington. They're on a 19-7 run. Young with it. Here's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Reed. Back to Daniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
The first free throw is good. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship, Doris.
Boy, BA, that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Reed with the rebound. Pass to Dosunmu. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Outside, Anderson fires from deep. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Wizards leading by 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Guys?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Dosunmu. Right wing. Outside, Highland. Lets it go from 11. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, Highland willing to take what the defense gives. If that's a mid-range, that's fine.
To the paint, Vukcevic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Wizards lead by 10.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Highland. The Wizards making their last shot. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot. Tries to save it. McDaniels can't hit. Washington leading by 10. Johnson with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Riley. The three ball. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. McDaniels from long range. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Anderson, and Clark is subbed in for McDaniels. Washington leading by 10. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Highland. Unloads. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Carney's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And we know Johnson can score, but they're just a terrific find.
And here's Randle. And the shot goes in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Randle at power forward with Reed at center. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Now Randall. To the inside. Here's DeSumo. Lays it up and banks it in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Washington leading by 13. Now here's Carrington. Right side Davis. Shoots over Randall. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Or something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Shots good by Carrington.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Connects from downtown. Reid's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Pretty finish in close by Davis.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Randall, the pass to Highland. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Carrington. Davis with a screen on Highland to the middle. And Davis slams it home.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Timberwolves trail by 16. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Reese, he's checked in for Washington. Whitmore comes in for Carrington. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Highland, the pass to Clark. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington leading by 16. A chance to get a quick injury report.
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Wizards about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Johnson passes to Hardy. Now here's Whitmore. 4 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Randall outside. Pass to Highland. Outside Reid. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Highland against Johnson. Pass to Davis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall, the pass to Highland. Back to Randall. Kicks it out to Clark. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Washington leading by 12. Inside. Randall with a steal. Dosunmu outside. Back to Randall. Reed, a screen on Davis. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's DiVincenzo in for Highland. And then for Washington, Sarr's checked in for Reese. George comes in for Whitmore. And it's Young in for Hardy. Washington leading by 10. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. With the floater. Pass to Johnson. Fires from way outside. Rebound Minnesota.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improvement.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. And Sarr drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Sarr.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
And that one misses. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Back to George. Outside Davis. And it's Davis finishing things off inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And Young has got the ball here for the Wizards. Outside Koulibaly. Davis from long range. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. DiVincenzo against Young. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. George scanning the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Wizards leading by 14. Young, the pass to George. Now Sarr, defended by Gobert. Back to George. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Sarr.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
And here's Edwards. Now Reed. Fires for 3. Sarr pulls it in. For Washington, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Riley. Now Young, beyond the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Bilal Koulibaly.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. Free throw good, Edwards. Johnson, he's checked in for Koulibaly. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Wizards leading by 16. The kick out to Young. George for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 7 tonight.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Reed. George defending. The kick out to Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards got 9.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Washington's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Pass to Riley. Down low. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Edwards, covered by Johnson. It's good. And 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Young against DiVincenzo. Sarr with a screen on DiVincenzo. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Washington leading by 14. Young looking for an opening. 1:07 left in the second. Pass to Sarr. Here's Riley. McDaniels covering. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Young. Rebound Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. 41 seconds left in the first half of this game. They get it back. Whoa!
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Young against DiVincenzo. George, a screen on Edwards. Releases. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for three. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Young. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Washington. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open. Pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. They've got Keyshawn George. Sarr out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Young in at the 1. Here's Edwards. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Here's Young. And he can't bank that one in. The Timberwolves shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to George. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 5. Young can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Randall inside. Davis on him. Randall right side. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Koulibaly. With the 10-footer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Can't get it to fall.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Sarr. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Sarr's got 11.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Randall outside. Edwards for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Randall against Sarr. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 13 points in the game.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Randall's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randall leaves no doubt.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw, no good. He hits the 2nd from the line. And Minnesota with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to Edwards. Now Randall. Stolen by Davis. From behind the arc. And it's Koulibaly missing.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Koulibaly. Washington leading by 12. George passes to Young. The baseline J. Davis misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Davis. For 3, Randall. Minnesota again missing. The Wizards have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The kick out to Young. George, a screen on DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young, looking to end this cold spell. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
There's Davis with the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards looking it over. Randall outside. McDaniels finds Edwards. Shoots over George. Edwards can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Davis with a screen on Gobert. Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Drains the triple. Young's got 6.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Coulibaly. It's Edwards on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Shoots from the elbow. Edwards, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Rebound Washington. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Sarr. There's the 3. Here's Davis, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Now Randall, checked by Davis. Can they get it? Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Wizards leading by 15. Young with it. He's got 6. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside Johnson. There's Davis with the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Edwards for 3. And Edwards hits him right back for a 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Young. Five to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The more more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for Randall. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 15. McDaniels, a screen on Young. Here's Highland. Three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Riley. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. To the middle. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 7.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Riley. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Minnesota shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Reid for 3. On target from range. Reid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Outside Johnson. Screen by Young. From deep. Johnson with a bucket. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And after the 3 on the other end, young Mr. Johnson answering with one of his own.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Washington. Vukcevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Young against Highland. Washington with a rebound. Vukcevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Up top, Young. Give him 8. Count that one. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Highland, the pass to Reid. To end the run. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Young. Here's Riley. He's guarded by Highland. Left side, Young. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Highland against Young. Count it.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Washington leading by 17.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
4-3. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wizards out in front, leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Clark in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 19. Outside Highland from downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one. Davis a screen. The 3. Hardy nails it from 3. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
6 on the shot clock. Highland, the pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, Randall. Hardy grabs the board. Wizards leading by 19. Pass to Riley. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Highland. Randall right side. Rebound by the Wizards. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th.
I see you.
Outside Davis. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Highland, the pass to Randall. Back to Highland. Clark outside. 3-pointer. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hardy, the pass to Champagnie. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Highland. Clark outside. To the middle. There's the steal, and it's Washington on the break. Davis with it. Highland covering. Davis hits.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Clark outside. Back to Randall. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Young's checked in. Wizards leading by 21. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Randall. To snap the cold streak. And the layup is good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Young. Right side Davis. Here's Champagnie. Checked by Randall. Washington again can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Randall. And here's Clark from outside the arc. Rebounded by Champagnie. Randall against Davis.
Outside Carrington. There's the triple. And another miss by Washington. Timberwolves trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Davis, the pass to Young. Back to Davis. Jacks up a three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 11. Randall's got room. The quick look, no good that time.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Riley. Reed defending. Young against Randall. Lets it go from the wing. Young can't hit. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. DeSumo outside. The three. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Riley. Inside. Davis. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Davis has got 36 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Fires the three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Reed. Randall inside. Check by Davis. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Here's Reed. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Carrington. Back to Davis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeSumo. Now Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. Takes a three. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Sarr. Davis has got 41.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Stolen by Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
The Timberwolves shooting 27% here in the fourth. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For three, Randall. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Shot's good by Sarr.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. Over Coulibaly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Davis finds Coulibaly. Davis drawing the double team. For three, George controls the rebound and the putback.
Young's got 11 in the second half.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. A shot to stop the... Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Young with it. George outside. Young with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Coulibaly. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Coulibaly. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Young against DiVincenzo. And he lobs it up top. Sarr misses.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Young. To the right side. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
For three, Randall. Rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Young. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys?
All right. Thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Davis.